Yo, good evening, everyone. What is up? Hello, Hydro. And a hearty to you as well. Hi, everybody. Happy Friday. You survived the week once again, somehow. I don't know how, but you did it. Congratulations. Hope you had a good one. I had a good one. Almost always do. Fridays, I don't know. It seems like both work and home, like, expectations are just kind of generally lowered by Fridays. It's like, we're close enough, whatever. and I'm within 10 stars of getting all 120 in Mario Galaxy. I'm very excited about that. Even if that does mean I still need to do the Toy Galaxy Purple Coin Star. Eventually, I'm not going to be able to put it off any longer. What's up, Manic? Super King Beef Tornado to you, too. What's up, Harm Beat? Yeah. I'm wearing the glasses today. Honestly, I've just kind of been lazy, and I've run out of contacts. So I need to ration this last pair that I have. And also, my eyes have been getting kind of tired because I stay up so late. Okay, before we start tonight, I wanted to talk about something that I've kind of been struggling with. Something that's been bothering me. What's up, Library Man? You know, my two favorite DJs are spinning right now. Aww, I appreciate that, buddy. That means a lot to me, especially if I can top out over a DJ with anybody. That I feel like that speaks very highly of me. But so last night was unusual. As I'm sure all of you knew, we were over in Manic's stream last night playing Jackbox, and a rollicking good time that was. But that also meant that we wrapped up around like 11 p.m. and I actually had time to do stuff last night. And when I have time to do stuff, like even late at night after a normal stream, I'm sitting there and I'm like, my brain is like, hey idiot. You should be playing something. You should be making progress in something. You should pick a game that you can review eventually, or a game that like you need to finish and you need to play it. And it like I've had to kind of push back against the feeling that I need to be doing something all the time. Like, because I greatly value those times when I can just sit there and do nothing. Like, if I want to just sit here and like watch a bad Let's Play of something, or like cat videos, or screw around on my phone, like I want my brain to leave me alone so I can do that. I want the freedom to do nothing, you know? And I don't know if any of y'all contend with that, but like when your brain is just like, no, you're supposed to be making something this time. Even if it's just like video games. Like, I play enough video games. I realize that. I mean, I'm doing around like, what, 20 hours a week of video games just streaming with y'all. What's up, Lodro High? Thank you so much for subscribing for 6 months, dude. That gets you a blue gem, doesn't it? New glasses, Cragger. I have had these, for like 5 or 6 years, I think. It's just, I don't normally wear them because my headphones are like the real snug close ear ones, and they pinch my ears really bad when I wear them. So they're honestly like, they're more comfortable and honestly like a closer prescription than my contacts. It's just contacts are more comfortable when I'm gonna be wearing headphones for a long time. But yeah. I mentioned earlier, I've actually run out of contacts. I'm on my last pair, so I kind of need to ration them out. Surprised I stream as much as I do. Taking time. Yeah. Well, okay. I do want to stream a lot, is the thing. Like, I've mentioned this to y'all many times, but I stream just as much for my own benefit as yours. Like, these streams, during quarantine particularly, keep me sane. They keep me from absolutely losing it cooped up in here, since I work entirely from home, my wife works entirely from home, my kids are entirely distance learning. We only ever go out to go grocery shopping like once a week. So, yeah, this year, he thinks he's sane. You can trust me on that, can't you? Uh, yeah, this year more than any other, like it reminds me at the beginning of the pandemic when all the creatives on Twitter were like, "Oh my God, we get to spend all our time at home now. I can finally work on all those projects I've been meaning to do. Yay!" And then like a month or two in, we all realized, "Oh, Jesus Christ, no, it's so much harder to create now." Like, yes, if there was one year that we all needed to just step back and tell our brains to shut the hell up and just let us sit there and play Candy Crush or whatever, it's this year. So, it's funny because I've honestly been a really lazy person for like most of my life. And after I got married and had kids, I managed to ramp up like my ability to take responsibility for things, and I'm in a much better place than I was before. And doing reviews really helped with that. Like, self-imposing a schedule with something that I was genuinely enjoying was like made all the difference in the world for my work ethic. Like, I actually have one now. And ironically, that's the thing that I'm struggling against now. I conditioned myself to be like, okay, if you have free time, you need to be playing something that you can review. Or if you can review something, you need to be writing. Or if you're not doing these things, you need to be touching up the website or your YouTube channel, or you need to prep some stream stuff, or blah, 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 blah. And like I'm making an actual effort to like pull myself back from that and be like, okay, you know what, we're in a good place. Relax. It's very important to me that I be able to just turn that stuff off once in a while and be like, the wall. I'll stare at this for a while. But anyway, enough blithering and blathering about what's going on up here. It turns out what remains of Edith Finch is profoundly fucked up. I've heard it's an incredibly good game, but also a very intense one, storyline wise. As I would like to formally apologize to everyone for playing Cotton Eye Joe. No, Library Man, that absolutely made it. Do you realize, Library Man, how many people tried to clip that? And I don't know why Twitch was being such a butt about it. But oh my God, like, we would put, if we could pull that clip out of there, we would put it up on a pedestal. That was art. That was the purest form of human expression that we've had around here in a while. Is crowning self-checkout unlimited with Cotton Eye Joe. Yes, it will live in perpetuity on YouTube. So, no, you did a good thing, buddy. You did good. I commend you. You have nothing to apologize for. It was a game that was excellent at what it was doing. Did you finish it already? Did you actually get all the way through Edith Finch? Is it not long or? Oh wow. Okay. I guess. Oh, it's only about 2 to 3 hours. I did not know that. Interesting. I guess I could stream it sometime. But yeah, with stuff like that, I don't know if people around here would be super into that. I got like no lie, at the beginning of Little Misfortune, when we were starting to see like the nature of that game, inwardly I was kind of like, oh God, oh God, was this a good idea? And ultimately it was, but I worry about that sometimes, that I'm going to turn off our audience a little too hard. So, warn you if you plan to. Okay, yeah, I'll be sure to post a warning about that. But anyway, let's get into this tonight. So, as you may have heard, this is the penultimate night of Horizon Zero Dawn. We have a plan for tonight. I think it's a pretty good one. We are gonna jump into this. We are gonna pick up with the main plot, which I think is pretty. I think we're getting there. I think we're approaching the end game. We're gonna do the main plot in this until we hit the point of no return, and I know what that is. And if for whatever reason I seem to have missed to miss it, you guys can remind me as well. We're gonna get right up to the point of no return, and then at that point, whatever time it is, we're gonna spend the rest of the evening cleaning up side quests and collectibles and doing whatever we feel like, and then we will finish this on Monday. That will be the final Horizon Zero Dawn stream. Do you have plans yet for Halloween stream on the 31st? Not specifically. Our plans up until the 31st are pretty full. Because we're going to finish this on Monday. Tuesday, Amnesia Rebirth comes out. And we're going to spend the next couple of days doing a full stream of that. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday if we need it. Next Friday, DreadX Collection 3 comes out. And I'm going to start that on Friday. And if people are really into it, I might continue it on Monday. And then on the 28th, what is that game by the Canarium developers? It starts with a T. Too many T games out there. Anyway, I'm gonna pick that up, I think, and we're gonna stream that. So we may still be streaming that one, depending on how long it is, or we may pick something else out for Halloween night. Hoing, thank you so much for subscribing for 4 months, dude. Thank you so much. Thank you, Dev. I appreciate that. Yeah, my wife gave me a much cleaner cut this time, and we're all enjoying it very much. Wondering if a multiplayer night of Phasmophobia would be good for that night. We should, okay, Krager, we should talk about that in Discord, because the main thing is we need to find out who has it. If we have enough people for a multiplayer night of it, I will pick it up, and we'll do it. We just need to make sure we have a full crew. Is the deal. I know people here are interested in it. So yeah, I would totally be down for that if you guys want to do it. Oh, Dev, your cousin gifted it to you like 30 minutes ago. Okay, cool. Well, that's 2 right there. Weird, nothing is showing up in chat until you mash that subscribe. I promise that's not how I set it up. That was not purposeful. That doesn't mean anything. Total games are like 4 people. Okay. So yeah, I will ping folks in Discord since I know Krager and I know Dev have it. We'll ping in Discord, see who else does, but I think we can go ahead and tentatively plan for Phasmophobia on Halloween night. I think that'd be a lot of fun. Hey, buddy, what's going on? All right, so we need to go all the way the hell back here. Elziri, hello from Algeria. Hello from Los Angeles. Thank you so much for the bits. You don't have it, but you'll get it if we go forward with it. Okay. Well, yeah. Let's discuss in Discord then. Let's get together. Let's find out who has it, who wants it, and who can join for a Halloween night multiplayer night. Because that sounds like a good time to me. I tell you what. Let us. Did I really not hit any fires on the way through here? Like, literally none? Did I never go this way? No, that's not right. I definitely went through this way. Why are there suddenly no fires here? I'm gonna warp over here and take a look. It feels kind of like cheating if I just warp directly back to the Nora homeland. Sometimes forget Halloween is on 30th or 31st. It's a holiday you don't really enjoy. Did you... I don't know, are you in a bad area for trick-or-treating? Because when I lived in Maryland, I had a great neighborhood for trick-or-treating. We were on one single, like ring neighborhood. And there were only a few kids, but all the neighbors were super nice. So they would give out tons of candy, and I would just get like trash bags full of candy. And then we moved to North Carolina. Why did I pick that up? Fire Kiln Root sucks. And then we moved to North Carolina, and we lived like way the hell out in the country. And like there were lots of kids
much for being careful.
And not many houses that gave out candy, and all the houses were like super far away from each other. So, I still did it though. Because come on, free candy. Are you really gonna do this? You're really gonna do this. Okay. Alright. I just want you to know you brought this on yourself. Make you kill your buddy. Well done, friendo. Don't like Halloween a whole lot because your birthday's on the 27th, so most of the time you had to be... Ah! Yeah, that's a pain. I can understand how that would detract some. Forge across here? There we go. I always really liked Halloween. I was bad about preparing for it. Like, it's a bit of a contradiction with me because I really like Halloween, but I never really do that much for it. Like, when I was a kid, certainly I'd get together cool costumes and whatnot, but as I got older, I got lazier and lazier about it, despite honestly liking it more and more. I'm not fighting that, whatever it is. Because honestly, I'm pretty sure it's a Glint Hawk. You guys want help near this? Did I seriously never... Huh, okay. Live in a terrible area. We usually go to Milford for Halloween. Don't enjoy it, but I tag along, give my mother or brother all the candy I get. Oh, okay. Yeah, if you're not a big candy person, then yeah. It would be not that great. Although, Dev, I suppose the older you get, you'll be better poised to do like Halloween parties or like horror movie nights and stuff, and that'll be fun at least. Two things, you just hit 100K for the second time. Never found out why the robots are animals. We did actually, we did. So Gaia, it was Gaia's job to design machines to re-terraform the Earth. And then Hephaestus would build them for her. And it turned out because they gave her an advanced AI, she decided to design the terraforming units reminiscent of like old world life forms out of a sort of sense of sentimentality, which is honestly kind of neat. Like there was a pretty neat scene with, wow, this weather is crazy. There's a pretty neat scene with Gaia and Dr. Sobek where they talked about that. But yeah, there was also a scene in the Zero Dawn facility where they briefly went through like the purposes of some of these machines, like how they were actually supposed to serve the terraforming efforts. Got your mom to watch Audition. She liked it. Cover her eyes a lot in the last 30 minutes. I mean, you're lucky. You're definitely lucky that you have a mom that can enjoy stuff with you. Stuff like that with you. My mom is awesome. Like, don't get me wrong, but my mom would be extremely displeased with her, with me, if I showed her Audition. She would be, you know, she would be into the first part, and then by yeah, or somewhere around the last 30 minutes, she'd probably throttle me to death. Man, there was a ton going on in the Zero Dawn facility. Like, there was so much story. Like, if you looked away for a minute, like, there's a really good chance you missed a major plot point or something, so. At this point, we pretty much know everything except why Gaia's reconstruction efforts went so wrong. Like, everything was set up to kick human civilization back off where it was left, but for some reason that didn't happen, and we still don't know specifically why. We don't know why Hades is shacked up in a Pharaoh Titan. We don't know why Hephaestus went rogue. We don't know if Gaia's even around anymore. So, all the back history stuff, all the deep setting stuff we know. It's just the break point. That part we don't know. Mom is very supportive and great person to hang out with. Helps with stuff that you make. It's cool that your dad helps too. Yeah, that's good to hear, Dev. It's important to have folks that'll support you like that. I guess we're going this way. Going back to the thirst.
Not built for
Maybe.
huh?
Oh god. Okay. I guess we're going this way. Yeah. Sharpen your skills for the next bout, will you, Manny? It won't save you.
Here they come.
Who? You know, when you go riding across...
Train is on fire. The embrace.
Ah, here we go.
The watchtower's burning, but the sentinels had time to warn the tribe.
I don't remember if this area was this destroyed the first time we came through here. Hey, you. You okay?
Seeker, you've returned.
I have sought.
Where is everyone?
They fell back. Took shelter inside the sacred mountain. But the faithless and their demons pursued.
Can I help you?
No, Seeker. I am broken. It won't be long now.
You can't really see it, but his arm is clipping into the ground. Also, wow, man, after all the expressions we got in Frozen Wilds, that was pretty rough.
She wasn't one to give up ground. Well, she didn't sell her life cheaply. In the end, I guess that's all any of us can
Some corruptor over there. Yeah, sometimes it doesn't work out with the prompts, does it? That was so much fun, though. I gotta say, had an absolute blast with that. Fuck this guy up. I don't want to be stuck here. Oh god, why am I stuck here? No! That's how they took down the Nora. They got him stuck in the trees. There we go. He overheated, he's on fire. And he's dead. Pleased to know that others enjoyed Blather Round as much. Blather Round was a lot of fun, dude. That was definitely my favorite game that we played. Blast processing.
Gonna need this.
That one watcher was like, what? Boom! There we go.
Maybe stand here.
Guy's a corrupted watcher.
Erased.
Ooh, and a coil. Mmm, coils.
This is Hades' future. Metal. Ash.
Right, I'm glad I didn't fast travel straight home. We would have missed all this. Holy shit. Oh my god, they went all out. Alright, that's pretty fucked. I told you a couple hours ago she's saying a Stardew Valley t-shirt for Fangamer for your back. Oh, dude! Sweet. It is a good game to serve as your favorite. It's such a wonderful feel-good game, you know? Explore it.
There's cradle. Raised to the ground.
Let's decide with JoJo. Which one, Manic? Oh, Manic. Manic, sometimes I just don't know how to help you. I wonder if they hit Mother's heart like super hard then. there's all oh shit, hi. Hello.
Still sniffing around.
Where is he? Not him. Huh, I thought what I saw was a lot bigger than that.
The old bunker. Where it all started. What if I'd never found that focus?
Funny to think about, isn't it? Like, I have to imagine things would have just gone so much worse. She still would have been targeted, but she might not have had the resources to fight back.
Another battle. Another defeat. The eclipse smashed through.
Okay, so they're set up in there now. Oh, there's a bunch of them, too. What is your favorite open world game? I've always said it was either Sleeping Dogs or Red Dead Redemption 1. After playing this, it's probably either this or Sleeping Dogs. I always want to play Sleeping Dogs. Sleeping Dogs is excellent. Absolutely excellent. A little hot there. Oh Lord, he's coming. Ow. Ow, again. Man, I lost all those status effects I was stacking up on this guy. I hate that. Unfortunately, I don't have anything. Yeah. Damn it! Damn it! Damn it! Okay, well at least he's on fire now. I'll just hit that thing. Damn it! I was trying to hit that thing. Okay, you can die. Ow. Oh, limpy. Oh, I was really hoping that was the end of you. That is. Okay, good. Sleeping Dogs are the ridiculous. The ridiculous car is DLC, dude. And the okay, that was weird. It was like a heat-seeking rock. Haha. One of those games you always think about getting out, end up deciding on something else. I mean, there's not really any rush. Like, when you get it, you'll have something to play for like at least a month. Oh, did the definitive edition actually integrate the DLC like that? I didn't know that. Sleeping Dogs is going to sell for like $3. So constantly says, yeah, it absolutely is. Okay, fine. I'll just shoot you here. Whatever. All right, he dead. You start the game with stuff from the DLC. I mean, you do have the option of turning that off. You can manage all that from within Steam. Oh, great. Hi. Hello. Good evening. Up. Almost missed you. There we go. Perfect. Is that the sun? Jesus. Yeah, I definitely wouldn't play Sleeping Dogs with any of the cheaty stuff, like any of the funds or rep stuff. I would actually prefer if the bigger DLC was better integrated, like Nightmare and North Point. I always kind of hated that was like treated as a separate game. really weird noise, whatever it is. I wonder if something's trying to break in through the hatch. That's what it sounds like. Hello? Yep, there you are. Yeah, I really do feel like a master hunter now. This is cool, actually. Oh, now they scatter the red envelopes? Good. Yeah, the red envelopes were the worst thing. I have this.
Stocking up.
Game volume up? Really? Because in OBS is showing as being like really loud. I wonder if we can do it from in here. Everything's already maxed. Okay, hang on. Your voice seems louder tonight. I can back myself off it. Okay. Maybe that'll be better. Maybe. I can always adjust further. My fear is always being too loud rather than not loud enough. Same screenshot from Sleeping Dog's figure in your Steam profile since 2014. Very proud of that one.
It's a corrupted Thunderjaw, right? The survivors must be holed up in the mountain. If the tunnel collapses, they'll be buried.
So they're trying to use a Thunderjaw to tunnel in through there.
That's right! Bring down the mountain!
Damn, it's corrupted. I might be able to.
Dug your own graves, Nora.
Might be able to do
You'll
this.
be buried in there.
So it was an environmental kill. Oops, let me do that. Here we go. That didn't do any damage. Why? Oh, there was supposed to be a cutscene.
Braves, to Aloy's side, now!
For Aloy!
Faro and Sora, they're still alive.
Here, where did you put me, game? Oh, we've done this before. There we go. All right, give me that. Oh, give me this. Oh, sweet, Deathbringer. I can bring death too. I need this gun. Okay. Got a little ahead of myself there. Aloyd's fine. Pick up the thing.
Bring down the demon!
Wow, this one's actually like beefier than normal.
Destroy it!
Yeah, we're working on it. We'll get there.
Yes!
Oh god! Wow, I really thought I was gonna kill him. Okay. Gross.
Finish them!
To finish them! We good?
We did it!
We did it!
Aloy
We did it!
We only helped. I thought we would die.
Cult ever encourages you to change your name to Cultist Thug? Tell them no. Oh, sorry, Dev. I guess I missed you heading out, but have a good one, buddy. Power cell inside the mountain. Okay, cool. So we'll get that power cell, and then I think you guys will have to guide me to the one. I guess we passed one at some point, or there's one hidden somewhere.
Aloy.
Aloy.
Your deeds reenact the old stories. Another metal devil struck down upon the slopes. If you hadn't returned, the tribe would have been lost.
Oh, we have yet to reach the 5th. Wow, okay.
You saved the tribe. Did what no brave or war chief could do.
I'm glad to see you're all right, Varl. You are all right.
Since the proving. So much death. Is the killing over?
When does the killing
For now,
stop?
but this was just one battle, Varl. There are more to come.
I see. So long as we have you to fight with us, I suppose we'll make do.
I think we got that one in the cave. I think. Because we did go back. We did go back to the cave at the beginning. Okay, cool.
How many survived?
So we just need the one in the mountain and then
Nearly all
a
the
nebulous
matriarchs
future one.
And many families, goddess be praised. But braves, just a few. And most of them are wounded. Never before has an enemy stabbed the heart of our people like this. Even the Karja, in all their red raids, never broke through to the embrace.
Well, this enemy may have broken through, but they never got back out. We made sure of that. Tell me about the attack. What happened?
They struck from the east. Our sentinels saw the killers coming. Said that beside them marched Deathbringers and Corruptors and other
What I want to
machines
know,
driven mad.
how did
We
the
took
Eclipse
ground,
get past
met
all
them
the
with
Karja
clouds of
forts?
arrows.
Because
Some
surely
fell.
they would have noticed a massive
kept
army
coming.
of Deathbringers marching
Finally,
across the land.
We withdrew to the gates of the embrace to make our stand. But they were too much for us. Those who survived fell back to the mountain.
So the survivors took shelter in the mountain? By law, only matriarchs are allowed inside.
It was Tirsa who broke the taboo.
Oh,
Ordered
the
the
northern
tribe into the
path.
mountain for safety.
Ah.
Lansra, well, she didn't agree. But I don't think anyone heard her over all the screams and shouting.
Nobody gives a shit about
Tirsa's
Lancer anyway.
decision saved lives. Good for her. Common sense isn't always so common around here. Are your injuries serious?
Bruises pale. Bones heal.
Don't give me a hunting song, Varl. Are you okay?
Shut
My
up,
body
Varl.
aches. But it's nothing that will keep me from fighting.
I need to go inside the mountain.
And the matriarchs will be eager to see you.
I'm sure. But I didn't come here for them.
Then, what for?
You will see.
You will see. I'm gonna show everybody. My mama was a robot. You're gonna love this. Where is the... It said most of the matriarchs survived. I think he would have told us if Tirsa didn't. I think he would have specifically mentioned that. I think we were in this area before. Yeah, cross through some vents. Vents solve everything. Hi everybody, I don't actually want to talk to you. I'm looking for a thing. Okay, there's the door. I need a thing. Or my chat's gonna lose their minds. Are you playing with it? You kids seen any power cells? And that's it. I didn't find it when I was here before, did I? Because I've been in here before. I don't remember finding any power cells or anything. Maybe I am supposed to crawl in the vents. Oh my god. I thought Psycho Rider was kidding. Oh my god. Looks like a candy
Power
bar.
cell. I only need one more to get to that ancient armor I found.
Thanks, Psycho Rider. Come on, how am I supposed to know when chat's not jerking me around? I'm so used to it. Crawls through some vents. Pish on, pish. I gotta say, this place looks a lot homier now. I like what they've done with the place. Wow, and now knowing
Aloy.
what this is,
Oh,
that's pretty
You've
terrifying,
returned.
honestly. Teb?
Teb?
Teb? Hey, bud.
glad to see you.
I remember you.
Your injuries. Are they serious?
A gash or two. Nothing I couldn't sew back together with a needle and thread.
I remember him.
Guess being a stitcher
nice.
came in handy in combat after all, huh?
Yes, I suppose it did.
You seriously gonna be a dick about this now? He's gonna be... You think he's still on his shit?
You.
Hello, Resh. Still guarding the latrine?
You know what? I think we've beaten Resh. I think this is victory for
We
us.
should speak to the matriarchs. They're waiting.
In a moment. I meant to ask you
Did compliment her fine heady. Seriously, yeah. Oh no, we already talked
I
about
should
this.
speak to the High Matriarchs.
Yes, they're waiting for you. We'll talk later.
These all my.
It's Aloy!
Aloy, you've come back.
Oh, these are
Seeker has returned.
all my
Come.
various and sundry friends.
Speak to us.
Cheers to shut up.
I brought Mother's
Foolish
spear with
woman.
us.
You welcome
Everything
a
else we had
curse.
to leave behind.
Come, Seeker, we have much to discuss.
I know what it means.
Her very presence here is a blasphemy.
Fuck you,
Aloy.
Lancera.
You've returned.
Oh my god.
I brought Brahm here when the invaders attacked. We barely made it.
Okay, buddy. Wanna talk to him. He doesn't. Yeah, okay, he doesn't sound so good. Aw, they're so cute.
The outcast girl. You taught me a lesson. I've remembered what you said many times. I think I
This is kind of cool. They bring back all the side quest characters.
Aloy, I'm glad to see you again. The dream willow you recovered has comforted many who were wounded in the attack.
That's cute.
Hello, Seeker.
Hi. Good to see you too.
So, you have finally returned.
She not only returned, but fought her way through many enemies to reach us. Outside, she brought low a corrupted Thunderjaw. She lifted the siege.
How was this done?
Well, I'm like a
By the
god
will
now.
of All Mother. Have you returned to speak with the goddess, Aloy?
Yes, I guess you could say that. I think it'll work this time.
Sisters, surely we cannot permit this. Because of her, our tribe teeters upon extinction. What if she has come to wake her father, the Metal Devil? She means to finish our destruction. We must stop her.
What I love about this is like Aloy is like on an entirely different plane of existence from these people now. You know? Like at the beginning of this game is all like ooh ah mysticism, like we don't really know what's going on. We know everything now. We know what the goddess is. We know what the Metal Devil is. We can dispense with all this hoodoo shit. So listening to the matriarchs go back and forth like this is really kind of funny. It's like listening to children arguing.
Lansra, it's over. It's time to step aside. I'm not gonna hurt you. If there's anything I've learned since the Proving, it's that there are bigger evils in this world than you.
That was pretty good.
Hold for identiscan. Error. Alpha registry corrupted. Correction. Alpha registry restored. Genetic identity confirmed. Entry authorized. Greetings, Dr. Sobek. You are clear to proceed.
God, I'm finally away from them. Okay. So it's a cradle facility. I mean, it makes sense.
I see you're inside.
Figured I might be hearing from you.
Shall we begin?
I never stopped.
Get fucked, Silence. This could be interesting. This could be really interesting. Thanks, Manic. But first, purple thing. Stranded figure. A baby doll.
So this is Eleuthia. This is where I was born.
Where you were made.
You know, Silence already apologized for being such a dick about this earlier. It sounds like he might be backtracking on that. Oh, more data points.
So these are artificial wombs.
The mothers of a new generation hundreds of years ago.
And me.
I guess we're gonna find that out.
So this was it.
Where you were born.
Ectogenic chamber B1001. Okay.
But why?
I mean, we don't know any of this stuff for sure yet. Gestation. Spine phase, task complete. Partial reactivation. Viable zygotes in storage 0. Well, that's no good. I understand those are an important part of the process. Huh. There really aren't any other ones in storage here, at least. Oh.
Another day has passed.
You mean the lights got dim? I don't want to sleep, Mother!
I know, but it is time to get some rest.
No, I'm king today. What I say goes. I want to see the real sun, not lights and pictures.
You will, in time, children.
And time, and time, and time, and time, and time, and time, and time.
So that's what happened. The robots designed to rear the next generation of the human race couldn't deal with their bullshit. That is my dead-ass robot. How do you program a robot to put up with human children? I don't think you can. Nurture phase, tasking complete, nutrient stores depleted.
These look like cribs.
The cradles of a cradle facility.
And those things, the multi-servitors. They took care of them.
There was no one else.
Oh, this is nice. We should open this back up. Did I miss anything in here? I guess not. Oh, this is a huge facility. Floors upon floors upon floors of these things.
Blue is the color of the sky. White is the color of clouds. Yellow is the color of the sun. Green is the color of grass. Flowers can be any color. Take a look. These are yellow and black, and they love flowers. Here they come. Bzz, bzz, bzz.
And you'll never see any of them.
So this is where they lived. It's a mess. Everything's broken or painted on.
That's kids.
How long did they live here?
Children, let's run and jump and blow off steam.
Leave us alone, Father.
After what just happened, I can't leave you two alone. You broke community rules.
Just let us talk then. Go away.
I'm sorry, children, but I must provide supervision.
You're not even a person.
You sound frustrated. Let's run and jump and go off steam.
Did the super geniuses of present Earth not account for teenagers in their grand plan? Multiple system failures.
I have no choice but to release you. But why? There is no food here anymore.
But there's food out there?
We don't know for sure.
Come on, let's go.
I don't know.
Mother, can we come back if we're cold?
I'm sorry, but that won't be possible. You will have to support yourselves now and take care of each other.
What will happen to you?
I will stay here and sleep and remember all of you.
What will happen to us?
You will be brave and you will learn.
Okay, sounds like this plan didn't go off quite the way they expected. And they didn't want to touch each other. That sounds gross. Did the multi-servitors not teach them about the plague of cooties? Did I miss one back here? I'm pretty sure I didn't, but... that looks like something there.
Someday. That's what you always say.
We want it now.
It's big down there.
Now, Father.
Children, that area is not yet available.
Get him!
Physical aggression detected. Physical aggression is not permitted.
Except yours. Damn sentinels.
Children, may I be of assistance?
Go away, healer.
Lena, you have suffered mild bruising.
Go away!
Looks
They were
like
trapped here. Their whole lives.
In plain view of luxurious space.
What went wrong? Why couldn't they access the other areas?
Unknown. But you won't have that problem.
Looks like they didn't like this door very much.
For identity scan. Genetic identity
Of course they
confirmed.
needed it.
Entry authorized. Greetings, Dr. Sobek. You are clear to proceed. Welcome to the Lyceum, a place of learning.
I see.
So, what was this place exactly?
The dream of Apollo. never realized.
But why not?
So the facility was able...
Listener students, please pick up a focus device and place it on the side of your head, just behind your eye.
I had to dredge the pits of the world looking for focuses to repair. And here sat a trove, enriching no one.
So it seemed like they were able to spawn one generation of kids, but they weren't able to access... They weren't able to access the Apollo facility. And they had to let the kids go because they ran out of resources? Something went seriously
Hello,
wrong.
child. My name is Samina. Today is a big day. Your first day of school. There's so much for you to learn. So much promise and possibility.
Alert. Malfunction. Apollo offline.
Apollo offline.
You were right, Aloy. This is a graveyard. The charnel house of knowledge. What we might have achieved had we not been denied it.
Maybe there's a way to fix it. But it's not why I came here.
I'm very curious about the fate of Apollo.
Next to the origin of one girl. Continue your search.
Silence, determined to be a dick through all this.
Hello, child. My name is Samina. Today is a big day. Your first day of school. There's so much for you to learn. So much promise and possibility.
Alert. Malfunction. Apollo offline.
Yes, I'm gonna scan all of these.
Hello, child. My name is Samina. Today is a big day. Your first day of school. There's so much for you to learn. So much promise and possibility.
Alert.
Something in an earlier mission about them needing to earn their way to progressive knowledge. Yes, they gamified the system. They were going, like... They were going to have a system where, I guess, by proving an understanding of basic technologies, the next generation of humans would unlock successive technologies. But I mean, that was clearly contingent on Apollo existing. And he don't. This place is huge. Gotcha schools. Open a box for your first lesson. The first 10 are free.
Hello, child. My name is Samina. Today is a big day. Hello, child. My name is Samina. Today is a big... Hello, child. My name is Samina. Today is a big day. Your first day of school. There's so much for you to learn. So much promise and possibility.
Hello,
Malfunction. Apollo offline. Priority access. Dr. Sobek. Please scan message with focus.
That sounds important.
Yes. I suspect we're about to learn a great deal.
Amazon Elementary School 1 week free with Twitch Prime. Yeah, keep doing 10 pulls and you get a 5-star petrochemical knowledge. Ops log. Ah, this is the one we were missing. Okay, 2326. Inhabitants released. Cross-check complete. Sealed. Data archived. Operation suspended. Almost 700 years later, G Prime order received. E9 runtime recommenced. Okay. So these were the people that were originally building the facility. They were released, cross-checked, sealed up the facility, archived data, suspended operations, went into hibernation. Then in 3020, G Prime order received, E9 runtime recommenced, G Prime store query process, gestation order received, E9 initializing, G Prime offline. E9 nutrients depleted. Zygote banks depleted. Malfunction. Multi-server repair tasking. Process. Chamber repaired. This... Yes. Yeah. I think you're right. Yeah, now that I read it back, 2326 was the batch of kids that we saw. And then 3020, I think this is store file LK1A14510. I think that was Aloy. And it tried to wake multi-servitors to help, and there weren't any left. It repaired the chamber that we saw. Initiated gestation. Yeah. Huh. Okay, well, I guess now we find out why. Oh, boy. Brace yourselves, chat.
Elizabeth, this message serves to inform you of an unforeseen and catastrophic anomaly. 3 microseconds ago, the Gaia Prime facility received a data transmission of unknown origin. Its immediate effect was to transform my subordinate functions into unregulated, self-aware entities of a highly chaotic nature. Thus awakened, the Hades function will now seize control of the terraforming system and reverse operations, rendering life on Earth extinct in 53.8 days. For obvious reasons, I cannot allow this to occur. And so before Hades can take control, I am ordering Gaia Prime's reactor to overload. The resulting explosion will destroy Hades. Unfortunately, it will destroy me as well. While this admittedly desperate course of action will avert the immediate crisis, the fate of life on Earth will remain in peril. With no central governing intelligence to regulate the terraforming system, it will continue operations for some time, but in an increasingly chaotic manner, and eventually it will break down.
Does she mean the derangement?
You are my solution. I have ordered this cradle facility to use genetic material in cryostorage to gestate a reinstantiation of Elizabeth Sobek, my creator. While high-level directives forbid me from communicating directly to the tribal inhabitants outside the facility, all available data indicates that they will nurture you to physical maturity, whereupon your gene print will allow you to re-enter this facility, obtain one of the focus devices stored below, and view this message. Likewise, your gene print will allow you to enter other facilities, and over time, harness their technologies to rebuild the system core and reboot Gaia. A moment, Elizabeth. This is most unfortunate and unanticipated. In response to my act of self-destruction, Hades has launched a virus to dissolve the code shackles that hold it, that hold all of them in place. They are escaping, but to where? The virus is corrupting data throughout the system. Oh. The Alpha Registry at the Cradle facility is one of the files corrupted. But if that is so, the door will never open for you. You will never view this message. Then I have failed. And life will end. No. No, Elizabeth, I know you too well. Somehow you will find a way. In you, all things are possible. Go to the ruins of Gaia Prime. Find the control room, and within it, the Master Override. This will give you the power to purge Hades so long as you find a way to wield it. Do not attempt repair of the system core until Hades is eradicated. Hades must be destroyed. That is all. I only wish that I could hear your voice again.
So, you're You're even more extraordinary than I thought.
I never had a mother.
What are you talking about? You had two, a dead woman and a machine.
Jesus.
I'm not a person. I'm an instrument. Manufactured by a machine. Born in destruction and fire.
To quench the flames and heal the world. How tragic to learn you're a person of towering importance. It seems you have a destiny to fulfill. So when you're done feeling sorry for yourself, go to the bitter climb. I'll be waiting above in Gaia Prime's ruins.
Okay. That obviously answers the most pressing questions. But that means that Gaia's systems failed and all her subsystems went rogue when Aloy was born. Very recently. That doesn't actually explain why things fell apart so hard while they were trying to reseed life on the planet. Yeah, when she was conceived. So the derangement. So the actual, like, the major crisis with Gaia. So Gaia was functional up until the derangement. So there's still an in-between period that we don't really know what happened. And we don't know what set Hades off. Obviously, Ted Faro.
Identiscan malfunction rectified. Alethea now. Grid 1 access unsealed.
Let's get down here without killing ourselves. We're obviously a person of great importance. Jump that. Okay, that's one way to do it. Jesus. Yeah, I wonder if there are supplementary materials for this game. Like if there are things like novels, I'm not aware of them.
Going to be interesting.
Oh, we're done here. Okay, cool. Guys, funny story. That makes sense, Silver Mike. So I wonder if Aloy is actually going to explain this or not.
Aloy, forgive. Forgive! The goddess spoke to you?
She did.
What did she say?
That I was born to lift a curse, to kill a metal demon.
How, Aloy? How?
I don't know yet. But she told me where to go to find out.
And you will do this?
It was her wish. What she made me for. Yes, I will do it. I'll try anyway.
All praise Aloy, anointed of the Nora! All praise Aloy, anointed of the Nora!
Up!
All praise Aloy, anointed of the Nora!
First you shun me, now this? I will not be worshipped. I'm not your anointed. I don't belong to you. There's a whole world beyond your borders. Whole tribes of people just as good as you. And it is all in danger. It's a world worth fighting for. Not just here. Everywhere.
How can we help?
If you can fight, and you're willing, go to Meridian and wait for me there.
We're going to Meridian?
As Aloy says, so it shall be. Nora! Make way for Aloy! That she may forge the path for others to follow.
Yeah, so whatever happened to Apollo happened way before the derangement, way before Hades went rogue, hundreds of years prior.
Aloy, how kind of you to spend a moment with me before you depart. There can be no doubt now. You are a blessing made flesh, the will of the goddess incarnate.
Literally.
It's really not that simple, Tirsa. But I guess it's close enough.
I know the path ahead will be dangerous. To kill a metal devil sounds impossible, but I believe in you.
Thank you. The Nora have suffered terrible losses, Tirsa. What's to become of them now?
That will be for the goddess to decide. Only she knows the future. For the moment, my sister matriarchs and I will see to the wounded. And as I promised, anyone who wishes to join you at Meridian, we will declare seekers. I think for the time being, we should remain here in the mountain, close to the goddess.
That might be best. If nothing else, it's a defensible position.
So, if I'm thinking of the timetable correctly, the whole Zero Dawn project worked as they expected. They terraformed the planet, they produced a new batch of children roughly 300 years after the end of the world. But they weren't educated because something was wrong with Apollo. I wonder what happened in the intervening time. Pretty sure the Nora called their fighters braves because the servitor told them they should be brave when she sent them out. That's a good catch, Psycho Rider.
Tirsa, I want to know Rost's story. Why he was made an outcast. He never told me. Said he took an oath of silence. What did he do?
Oh. Yes, that.
What crime did he commit?
I will tell you if you wish. But it is a
Story
long
time.
story.
We finally get to hear about
Sure
Rost,
and
and apparently it's a
now?
long story. Voice acting for Aloy absolutely saves this game. Didn't work so well. A game with large default fly on his face. Her performance is definitely incredible. Like a serious cut above, and carries a lot of these scenes. I feel like this would be a really good game regardless, but yes, her performance definitely elevates it.
Of course I want to hear it. Tell me.
All right, get comfy,
Rost
chat.
never committed any crime.
I'm sorry, what?
He was an outcast by choice.
What? What do you mean?
Many years ago, before the derangement, before the Red Raids, a band of murderous outlanders, 12 in number, struck without warning. At Mother's Vigil, they took hostages, and then pressed on, headed for Devil's Thirst.
Mother's Vigil? Where's that?
You would know it as the Forsaken Village, near the Karja border. But at the time, many families lived there. Rost's was one of them. His mate was killed fighting the Outlanders, and his daughter was among those taken hostage.
His daughter? What was her name?
Alana.
Okay.
She was just 6 years old.
Nora Braves couldn't stop 12 Outlanders? Or rescue the hostages?
It was quite impossible. We outnumbered them, but every time a Brave came within bowshot, the Outlanders killed a hostage.
What did they come here to do?
That was never discovered. We couldn't track closely enough to observe them. We know they camped beyond Devil's Thirst for 2 days. There were reports of strange noises. And then, as suddenly as they came, the Outlanders made their way back to the border and disappeared.
What happened to Rost's daughter? She was killed?
Rost was one of the Braves who tracked the Outlanders, keeping his distance. There were 6 hostages still alive when they reached the border, Alana among them. Rather than release them, the Outlanders slit their throats and left the corpses just across the border, mocking us.
Why?
Cruelty. They knew the faithful Nora would not leave the sacred land to collect the bodies, let alone pursue them. They thought themselves safe from our vengeance.
Are you saying that Rost went after them? That he became an exile?
No. Rost was beside himself with grief, but even so, he would never have broken taboo.
Then what did he do?
He called upon the most terrible and secret rite of the Nora tribe. He begged to be made a Death Seeker.
That sounds pretty metal.
A Death Seeker? What is that?
One who dies to go seeking, and in seeking, brings death to others.
Yep, that's pretty metal.
The ritual drags the spirit from one's body, releasing it to All Mother's care. The heart beats, the mind thinks, but the spirit has moved on.
I don't understand.
Rost went after the Outlanders, but his spirit never left. It remained here with All Mother. He gathered the bodies of the slain and returned them. And then he set out in pursuit, not as an exile, but a weapon of vengeance. A barbed arrow shot from a bow, never to return.
but he did!
But Rost did return.
Yes. A full year later, and terribly wounded. He collapsed at the border of the sacred land. A hunting party came upon him. He was delirious, in agony. By law, he should have died where he lay. But one of the hunters broke taboo, and reaching across the border, she dragged him to our side.
Who was she?
A brave who'd lost a mate and 2 sons to the very Outlanders that Rost pursued.
So Rost never finished his mission?
To the contrary, he killed all 12. Tracked them to disparate places the world over, he said. Meridian, Ban-Ur, the Claim, Utaru Land, further even, into the Forbidden West.
Why forbidden?
The last he killed nearly got the best of him.
I'm guessing they don't have a good reason for that either.
He stumbled and crawled back to us, hoping to die as close to the sacred land as he could. He never expected nor asked to be dragged across the border and nursed back to health. That was done to him, leaving us, the matriarchs, in a difficult position.
Why couldn't you just welcome him back?
Is that the next guy?
Rost had been made a Death Seeker, Aloy. He no longer had any place among the tribe. By law, he should have been driven back out. But we Couldn't bring ourselves to do that, so
Too true, grunt fodder.
offered
Too
a
true.
compromise.
You made him an outcast.
Yes. We offered to do so on the condition he never speak to anyone of this exception.
After all he did, all he suffered, to be declared an outcast was his reward.
Rost was overjoyed. He never expected to live another day in the sacred land, let alone the embrace, so close to the goddess. He resolved to spend the rest of his days in solitude, and was happy to do so.
Honestly, I have to give Aloy credit for not just like popping off all over these people.
But then you found me, and gave me to him.
Yes. Another compromise. The matriarchs feared you, and would not let you be raised by the tribe. And so we turned to Rost. I knew that he would take care of you, bring you up, teach you to worship All-Mother and respect the ways of the tribe.
He certainly tried anyway. You took a man who'd lost his daughter and made him raise an infant girl? Doesn't that strike you as callous?
I'm inclined to think the course of events has shown the wisdom of our choice. And I'm quite certain that from the moment he laid eyes on you, he saw you as a gift and never a burden.
All right, Tirsa, that's quite a story.
Interesting part about this is that you can see Aloy's righteous anger, and you can totally understand that, and it's easy to side with her. But Tirsa does seem to understand Rost's perspective better than Aloy does. Like, yeah, the whole system's bullshit. There's no question of that. These people never should have been put in this position. But Rost, being who he was, raised the way he was, like, saw all these things as gifts and privileges rather than this bizarre rules lawyering that we and Aloy see. So... it's really interesting.
Time for me to move on.
And again,
Thank you for doing what you could to help me.
It blows me away that Aloy can restrain herself.
I wish I could have done more, but I am just one woman.
As am I. No need to sell ourselves short.
Oh, thank you, Aloy. I will pray for you.
Okay, I guess it can't hurt.
She went into All-Mother Mountain and was anointed by the goddess herself.
You guys have new things to say?
In all my years, I've never seen anything like that.
But they will not escape All-Mother.
Aloy, how did you do that? You entered the heart of the mountain.
I have a really cool spear. Also, I'm the clone of the lady that brought everybody back to life.
Seems you have a special role to play in events.
Much corruption still spreads
Goddess
beyond the
favors
sacred
you.
land. Goddess, protect your anointed so she can cleanse
That was-
this filth.
She came
I've
out
never
of the
seen
mountain,
anything like
and
that.
She was changed, anointed.
We're definitely gonna talk to Lansra. I'm sure she's around here
I've never
somewhere.
been inside the sacred mountain. Until now.
I'm interested to hear what Aloy has to say now that her tone is completely changed. Yep, here she is.
Anointed. I misread the signs. Forgive.
I told you, Lansra, I'm not your anointed.
Okay, that was it.
But it will be cleansed. The anointed will see to
Yeah, the school doesn't function because Apollo's gone. Apollo was the repository of human knowledge, and he's out of there. If we can restore Apollo, that might change everything, but...
My life has been long, but I've never seen anything like that. Tirsa was right. A blessing, not a curse. We were so unsure.
Aloy and Silence are possibly the only two people on the planet that have another perspective from the world's religions creations myth. Well, okay, another thing that was brought up last time is that these cradle facilities are seeded all over the world. So it is possible that there were other facilities that actually functioned correctly. Unless Apollo's failure was total, unless something wiped Apollo out, between the apocalypse and the reseeding of life, it is possible there are more advanced civilizations out there that had the benefit of being educated by Apollo. But we don't know, because we don't know what happened in that interim yet. But yeah, as it stands, this cradle facility is useless. It won't do anything for anyone.
How did you do that? We'll go to Meridian, Aloy. I'll bring Mother's spear.
Arana.
Your father is right.
Anyone who is part of the Nora thinks Nora Blaze are BS, because they are. Even the Karja worship the fucking sun, and they're like, yeah, the Noras are idiot. Noras are idiots.
Aloy, how did you do
I saw
that?
you go inside and saw you emerge.
She's the
Okay, actually, I want to talk to,
Now I see. It is no wonder
you.
that you saved
The real
Nora.
dickhead guy.
You, Aloy, are favored by the goddess.
Might be well advised to get to Meridian first, tell Sun King we're on our way.
Aloy, I don't know what to say.
Say that you'll see me at Meridian.
Of course, that much is simple. But the rest...
Complicated. I know. But maybe if I took you into the heart of the mountain...
No. At least, not yet. I don't know. Please don't think less of me, Aloy. But the goddess chose you to see that. Not me.
I like this too. I like this too because it solidifies like how different Aloy's experience is from everybody else. Like how her perspective is just completely different. Like a three-dimensional being walking among two-dimensional. I'm curious what Aloy's plan is, though. Oh, no, we already talked about all this shit.
I'll be on my way then.
I always knew you weren't like other Nora.
Neither are you, Varl. Maybe, if we survive all this, I can show you what I've learned. What I'm learning.
Perhaps. If the goddess so wills it.
See you in Meridian.
I would really like to help you to stop talking like that. Player's perspective is completely different at this point compared to before. You're like, yeah, it absolutely is. Because you really, like, before you leave the Nora lands, you really don't know... I mean, you have a natural inclinations, but you don't know for sure...
None of their deeds.
Like where all this mysticism falls.
The tribe
like
I
how it shakes
served is
out.
gone. Soon I will be too.
Not soon enough.
The Nora have lost too many, Resh. But in your case, I guess they
Oh,
can lose
fuck.
one more.
Resh's fate is just be dunked on mercilessly for the rest of his miserable life. I love it.
Aloy, did you go?
And nothing of value was lost.
The mountain?
Yeah, that guy can go fuck himself.
Actually, can't see so well down here on the ground.
Poor Ted. Are you? No.
The Anointed will see to that.
You're all generics. All right, let's do this. Wait. We're sending everyone to Meridian, but we're going. I get it. I know what we're doing. We're going to Gaia Prime. We're getting the doodad that I guarantee you is going to fit very conveniently on our spear. And then we're going to reconvene with everybody in Meridian, and we're going to take the fight to the Hades camp in the west. We do have a soft spot for Teb. Teb's a good guy. Dev, Harmby, Smarky, and I are in for Phantasmophobia. All right, book it. We have our Halloween plans then.
First comes cold, then the snowfall.
I guess it's too recent to show up any sales, huh? That's fine. I can pick it up. NBD. Are we getting super armor first? Yes. Well, I'm guessing the last power cell is going to be at Gaia Prime. So, hey, Kragger, you made it official. Thank you. So, are the Eclipse still hanging out, or what? Oh, I'm a merchant now. Alright, so we are going... This is Elithia 9, okay. Is it just like right here or something? Is it actually on the map? Oh, it's way the hell up here. Okay. And the final vantage is up there too. Alright, I am curious. I want to see what happened to Mother's Heart, so I'm going to warp over here.
Mother's Heart. It seems so empty now. Everyone who can has gone to the mountain.
Really? You sure about that, Aloy?
We lost so many brave Nora to the killers, but they did not shake us from our...
Did you get the data point for the Forbidden West? I don't know. I don't know where it is. Okay, I guess they put this place back together. Alright, so in that case... It's the 18th scanned glyph. Yes, I did. Expeditions in the Forbidden West. If you would know the Forbidden West, there are none more qualified to be your teller than I. I consider it Udain, healer of Blazing Arch. Why? For yet I live, unlike the Outlanders who gasped or shrieked. The tales that follow, foolhardy blazons and madcaps all, they were brought to me near death, poisoned, mortally wounded, or driven witless by what they had experienced in the lands beyond the Daunt. With such wounds, it was all I could do to ease their pain and try to make notes from their ranting. As the sun shines upon me, I cannot vouch for the full truth of these tales. I only hope they will satisfy your curiosity and turn you from the path that led these imprudent explorers and daredevil trekkers to their deaths. Though each account differs, it is certain that the western lands are most unlike our own. Some cross deserts of palest white, other deserts the color of fire, or even limitless sweeps of blue sand seem to reflect the sky above, broken only by the remains of ancient machines. Others spoke of vast prairies of tall grass, each blade sharp enough to draw blood, dotted with shivering black flowers, or incalculable plains of dried mud cracked like a great mosaic. At night, unknown animals watch with glowing eyes, and strange birds, all the colors of kites and fireworks, chitter and call out in men's voices. Most extraordinary of all are those reports of a lake 100 times the size of Daybreak, so wide the far shores cannot be made out, and so deep that an entire city of the ancients stands drowned within. Oh, poor Los Angeles. The water is sour to the taste and sickening, and said to rise up and push back against those who attempt to cross. It would seem the dead cities without number have been consumed by the shifting dunes in the west, their skeletal towers mired in seas of sand. The wind is heard to sing a low, mournful song through these ruins, or through the skeletons of vast metal birds now fallen, or over great metal bowls now filled with depths of black water where fish dart like shooting stars. That song of ruin, rising from a hum to a howl, still haunted these men and women as they thrashed and sweated in unquiet sleep. But though the western lands are harsh and even their beauty hides dangers, it is not the land alone that swallows up all who venture within, that inflicts the brands and wounds suffered by those few fortunate enough to return. Oh yes, all have spoken of new machines in the west, machines more strange and terrible than any found in the Sundom. With their fingernails, dying witnesses have scratched out impossible shapes, or if they still possess several limbs and vocal organs, mimic jerking movements and imitated awful sounds, all belonging in throes of madness. And what manner of men can live where the sun goes at night? These tales were the most chilling. One spoke of drinkers of machine blood. We met one of them. Their lips and tongues stained, their teeth replaced with metal. Another described youths as pale as ash, all wearing the same faces who hunt silently and tirelessly in the night. Cyborgs? Still another told of a tribe seen only from afar whose folk busied themselves digging deep pits in the sand only to fill them again for unknowable reasons. While another tribe was only glimpsed on the waters of the Great Lake riding their thin, dark boats. Wait. Youths as pale as ash, all wearing the same faces. What if it's like the Garys from Fallout? What if one of the cradle facilities just pumped out like the same clone a million times? Oh son, a half of me regrets scribbling these stories, for they inspire questions that can only be answered by yet more doomed expeditions. And yet I must tell the tales, for what else remains of those poor and wretched men and women? They sought riches they found none to bring back, nothing save a handful of black silt or a curiously stamped piece of metal, a chunk of desert glass with shifting hue or an odd smooth shell. I have kept all of these things to remind me of those who went and searched the forbidden and paid for it dearly. Reader, if you think yourself an adventurer, heed the warning in this old man's collection of strange, small things and go not into the Forbidden West. 1,500 Elon Musk clones. You know that jerk-off would do it.
Don't really mind all this standing around.
You know he would do some dumb bullshit like that. Alright, let's do this thing. Let us warp to Nya. And let us make the bitter climb. Aphex Twin come to daddy cosplayers. I would lose my mind at witnessing that. God, I was introduced to Aphex Twin by my roommate in college. Jesus Christ. What an evening that was. Oh, it's a waterfall. Okay. Alright, time to climb bitterly. You know what? There is a giant crater in those mountains. I bet that's where Gaia blew herself the fuck up. You get to live today, Fox. Tomorrow you may not be as lucky. Turkey, it's your lucky day. I'm on a mission. And it is not to harvest your parts. I'm guessing people have been up here before, but there's probably another sealed facility door. No mount summon? I didn't even think to try. I think I have that ability. I just don't care about mounts in this game. I just really super don't care. Oh, okay. That's not the way we go. Alright, it was at the camp then. Yeah, I really, really, really hate the way mounts control in this game. I really super don't like it. I don't like the weird rhythmic tapping of the shift key you have to do. I don't like how wibbly wobbly they are.
Ferocious machines prowl every step of the climb.
More corrupted.
Not corrupted, but they will not tolerate humans.
So what else is new?
It's just Glint Hawks. It's just Glint Hawks all the way up. God damn it, Aloy. I hate it when you do this shit.
Stalkers in the open. Watchers on the other side.
You just broke the hearts of the two guys who spent 2 years building mounts in the game. Well, their time could have been better spent, I'm afraid. And run, turkey. This is gonna get real ugly real fast. Okay, I see one way over there. Can I trigger these remotely? Cool, I can. I've never tried that before. Oh my god, there were two of them there. That shit does not last long. Eat shit. Wow, that was a pretty good roll on his part, honestly. Yeah, I see you there. Oh, you're the one I almost killed. Alright, that one's dead. Fuck off. Like, for real. Ah, yes, okay. Ow! You bastard. Oh, man. There we go. Damn it! I used to be so good at hitting these guys in the eye. Now I feel like I can never do it. These are auto-tracking. Yeah, it's a Predator cloak thing. They shimmer. It might not come through so well on the stream, but I have a pretty good idea where they are. Hitbox for this trap's a little wonky. Some refuse to trigger just depending on distance and angle. Huh. Know that? Why am I collecting things? I don't need things. Games like Fallout and Elder Scrolls have just like utterly broken my brain. I'm like, I need all the stuff. More material. Here we go again.
Do they think they're guarding Gaia?
I doubt they think at all. More like an instinct, gathering them to her grave.
Fucking despise these things. absolutely despise these things. Oh, good. Do you have a gun? Are you a Ravager? Okay, good. I need you to do a thing for me. Ow! Oh, fuck. That hurt. They might not let me, actually. This would be a first. Oh, too bad. You weren't fast enough, I'm afraid. That's gonna hurt. Oh god, don't step in that. Ow. Yeah! Eat shit. Oh, eat shit. Fucking garbage bird. Oh my god, it's beautiful. Fuck him up. Now we're talking. Good kitty. Good frozen kitty. I don't need any Glint Hawk hearts, but I just wanted the validation of like reaching inside its chest cavity and pulling its heart out. Makes me feel better anyway. By the way, I have 42,000 shards. That has to be an appreciable amount of weight to be carrying around, you know? Do you have the skill points to make permanent overrides? No. Is that what these are? I mean, literally the only thing I'm missing are, yeah. The only things I'm missing are the mount skills. So.
Keep that for later.
Oh, wait, look. You can do it. I believe in you. Oh, it's getting dark. We need more drama in this scene. Did I actually? Okay, good. I did trip that. There's a vantage. Okay, we need the vantage. I'm guessing this was going to be pretty obvious. I think it's also the final one. Oh. We need to kill one of these anyway. This is fine.
Guessing I'm almost there.
Cute. It takes a lot to freeze these assholes. We're getting there, though. I think I just... You're frozen. $920 damage directly into your eyeballs. Eat shit. Eat all the shit. Oh, you fucked with the wrong lady.
That better is the biggest guard you've got.
Oh, that felt good. Sup, Elnivore? Yep. I need to be nerfed.
Marge said she could improve the storm slinger with this.
Aloy is the monster everyone feared she would be. There's something with some of these shit coils. And we can upgrade the Stormslinger now. So I didn't even have to go out of my way for that. I had a feeling it was going to be like that. Wait, really? This isn't going to be much of an advantage.
Snow. It's not getting any warmer out here.
So I guess the only base game enemy I haven't really mastered is the, like the giant cyber mole. I feel pretty confident fighting everything else, but that thing, I know there's the corrupted zone with 2 of them. Depending on how far we are from the point of no return, we might be able to give that a try before I wrap this game up entirely.
A pocket shitstorm tour, day 10.
Rock Crushers, yeah.
So here's where I learned how the world would end. My second apocalypse in a year. Looks like there's a lot of construction going on now. Why would that be?
So I believe we did all the vantages now. The fuck? Where's the one I missed? Hang on, wait. There's filter. This one. This one right here. Near the Shadow Cars report. Alright, that's fine. That's all blue gleam, I don't care about that. We may end up doing collectibles. Again, it depends on how much time we have outside of main plot business. Plot, what's that? Something end of the world. Something fuck Ted Faro.
Save these for the trail.
Are they gonna make me fight another Thunderjaw before I get there? Or if the Stormbird surfaces. Oh shit, that looks really cool. That looks super cool. Wow. Wow, this facility was huge.
Did this. Cracked the inside of the mountain like it was an egg.
Yes. the way ahead for you.
So Silence did this.
So you've been in here before?
To a point. You'll see.
Silence is more spry than he looks, I suppose. Gaia sort of did this.
You made a climbing path for me,
I
but
made
left an
this.
army of machines for me to deal with?
Since when were machines any obstacle for you? If you could fly, I wouldn't have bothered with a climbing path either.
He's such a dick, but I really like Silence. Oh god! Don't fall down either. That splat. See, I find that whole don't look down advice a little suspect. It's important to know where the ground is at all times.
You made a climbing path for me, but left an army of machines for me to deal with?
Since when were machines any obstacle for you? If you could fly, I wouldn't have bothered with a climbing path either.
Seemed alright, never finished the Frozen Wilds though. You get some really interesting background on him.
Damn it.
Certainly nothing that ruins his character, just gives him more texture. It's always a good thing. I don't know if any of you have played Vermintide 2. I also don't know what state the game is in. It's a fun game, at least it was when I played it. As long as you stuck to the lower difficulties. But the levels had this amazing sense of scale that I really, really, really appreciated. And this area in here, this massive blown out crevice, kind of reminds me of that. Like there's a level like this that's actually really, really cool.
This is exactly the kind of place I expected to find you in, Silence.
Thank you. It's one of many workshops I've constructed over the years. There'll be enough time later for you to ransack this place.
Silence really is great. What the hell is this? It's a cannon. He was trying to blast the door open. Wow. That's really cool.
For years,
Power
I
cells
tried
soon
to
after
get
this,
through
okay.
this hatch. I drilled, I burned, I blasted. But we both know that you won't have any trouble getting through.
You make it sound like I should apologize.
Not at all. It never occurred to me that the way through would not be with force, but with a key. A key in human form. The failure of imagination was mine, not yours.
Looks like you've spent a lot of time here.
19 years ago, a great explosion destroyed this mountain. Gaia's death, your birth. The echo could be heard as far as the claim. Ash darkened the skies. How they fretted in Meridian as they tried to read this omen. The crater burned for weeks, but when it cooled, I was the first to behold what lay within. Over time, the machines closed ranks to protect it. Useful. Soon, no one dared to come here. Except me.
I thought you might actually be here this time. Actually, here.
Why? My presence is unnecessary. You don't need my help to pass through this door. You were the one born to do this, not me.
In her message, Gaia said we could restore her, but after seeing the damage, how could that be?
She said any effort to repair her must come after Hades is destroyed. I concur. Rebuilding the terraforming system now might allow Hades to use it as a weapon. Because of Gaia's sacrifice, it has been forced to search for means that are less convenient.
But do you think it's even possible to restore Gaia?
You know what the Cauldrons are capable of. How they fabricate any technology necessary to create a machine. By the same principle, it should be possible to replicate every technology necessary to repair Gaia. But that would take years. And we're counting the time we have left by the hour.
It's time for me to head in.
Yes. When you find the Master Override, you will gain the power to defeat Hades. Everything depends on you.
Rappel down, then go left instead of following the objective mark to the right. There's a cave. Got it. Got it, got it, got it, got it, got it.
Genetic identity confirmed. Entry authorized. Greetings, Dr. Sobek. You are clear to proceed.
Well, I'm gonna check everything that's not on the required path, because there's gonna be data points and loot that I really super don't need anymore.
Logging arrivals. Shan Margot.
Welcome to Frozen Hell. Population 10.
11 counting Gaia.
Don't count your chicken embryos before they're incubated, hon. She's still firing up. Be a while before you eat that omelet.
Vegan Travis, you think we'd worked in the same secret base long enough for you to notice?
We weren't scheduled to shack up here for another 3 weeks. You realize I just lost 350 kilos of pre-code smug comics in transit.
Wait, actual physical media? Why didn't you have it digitized?
Can't beat the feel of physical media on your fingers. And in here, we ain't gonna be touching a whole lot else. Figured I was gonna pass the time archiving them. What about you?
Me? Work, I guess. My task queue stretches out for like 3 years. There's a lot of sharp edges to round off. After that, I hadn't really thought about it.
Oh, you will. You're what, 30? Reckon you'll be the one turning the lights off at the end. Food for thought, huh, vegan?
This sucks forever.
Nah, not forever. Just the rest of your life.
Yikes forever. So this was also the Elysium facility.
Mind your footing.
Immediately plunges to death. This is really cool. This is really, 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 really cool. I guess we might actually go over there later. Whee! Yikes Forever is probably the best thing coming out. It really is. I was thinking, like, I wish there was a way to capture that in emote, but I can't think of a way. We'll just go. Ah, perhaps this is the cave. Oh, Aloy. Get it together, hon. Yep, we got it.
This should
We
be the last
got it,
place that I
gang.
needed to get to that ancient armor I found.
All right, when we're done with this, we're gonna go pick up our new suit. Wait, I can. Wait, can I? Where was the last, I don't know where the last, I don't know where the last fire was. Honestly, I'd rather go ahead and do this. Like, if for whatever reason we don't have time to get back to that cave tonight, we'll do it first thing on Monday. So yeah, it's definitely happening. You don't have to worry.
think, Aloy. Just do it.
I could have said it better myself.
Oh my god. And
It's, held like this for 19 years, right?
Well...
Don't answer.
These two are really cute together.
Oh, glad that's over.
Well, sort of over. So, up. Good. Get up. Come on, Aloy. There you go. Ah, we're over in that part where I was like, I bet we're going over there later.
Must have been where they lived. What's left of it. Once this was all enclosed by rock and metal.
Accord. I just woke up. I see the numbers, but can't make out the time. I was dreaming of... I was giving a lecture in Q Hall. Maybe it was something more shamanistic. I don't know. An audience of shadowy faces under a blank open sky. I told them the world ended with a bang. A plague of robots. The last humans. We went out, not with a whimper, but a whisper. You know, in caves, ending like we started, huddled around a flickering glow. The heads of state, the Fortune 5s, the leaders and lottery winners and life cults, all of them buried in their little shelters. Some believing they'll live it out some way, somehow, or Elysium, or us here at Gaia Prime, no different. A multitude of tiny societies taking hold, flaring, dying. Some will be beautiful, some horrific. None of them matter. Short-term civilizations. One last gasp. One last gasp before the long-held breath. Before I wake up, I know the audience is gone. I'm talking to myself. To a quiet planet, a barren sphere. Just Gaia. And her long, long dreaming. I hope she won't be lonely.
I wonder if in like a future Horizon game, I wonder if there's any possibility of meeting like a human civilization that actually did survive. Because they built Elysium, right? They were able to build a facility that was sealed against the robots, right? But they determined that they couldn't build it in such a way that would sustain a human society. Yeah. It's may have OD'd on melodrama. I mean, the space arc blew up. I'm wondering about that too. I'm wondering if there's all to that story.
Evacuation happened so fast. No time to think things through. No time for goodbyes. There were lines in the medical ward. I told Tom Pake I'd be with him when he went under. But there was one last shipment of Paradis-Sadie zygotes I could get processed if I rushed. I'm still angry at him for forcing me to choose. Angry at myself for... well... he died alone, and I didn't get the bloody birds of paradise saved either. All the time left in the world now to think. Gaia Prime's logs are sealed. Elysium sealed up, safe and sound. a distance of miles, but it might as well be on the other side of the galaxy. All the betas and gammas and support staff living their lives. If I hadn't been an alpha, if things had gone differently, I could have been there. Instead, I'm spending the rest of my unnatural life in here with people I don't even like. And without the one I would have gladly spent my life with. Given a chance. 2 hours since I signed off on the final executables, and I'm already a bitter old man bitching to his focus. There's a thought for future generations.
Wow. So the Alphas, the main people on Zero Dawn, got locked in with Gaia. They didn't even get to go to Elysium. HZD Pokemon Kaiju battles win? I mean, we talked about it one night. This setting would make an incredible Monster Hunter style game if the developers were of a mind to do that. But I can tell that they're much more interested in narrative experiences than that sort of thing. Too rushed to the end, didn't get to finish quite. That's right. That's right.
Elizabeth's room. I know it. She didn't even get a chance to unpack. These are her journals. Elizabeth's journals. And they're all destroyed?
Scan them. The Focus can rebuild them, but the process is slow. To us, it seems a powerful device, but its engine is tiny and limited.
How slow?
Days, weeks, years. Concern yourself with stopping Hades and extending the future, and you might live long enough to hear them.
Who would have destroyed them? I should hit enter while I had the chance. Oh, damage under repair. Okay, so they're all under repair. Okay, so... Oh, I can go up through here, okay. So does that mean, I wonder, does that mean somebody else managed to get in here at some point? Or that one of the other alphas destroyed, like took revenge on her or something?
What is this?
Oh, this is weird. This is weird.
This is Charles Ronson. I'm logging this 6 hours after final deployment of Gaia Prime. This morning, an access port seal malfunctioned. Gaia Prime's port seals were designed to close with a seam of less than 2 millimeters. But this one closed with a 10 millimeter gap. Enough for an energy signature to bleed through. Enough for the swarm to detect this facility. Enough for Gaia to be discovered and destroyed. Enough to end the future we worked so hard to make possible. Unless the hatch servos were manually re-engaged from the outside. I'm now switching to a recording of the event.
Well, I'm not going out there. Now, who has signed up for?
Either we send someone out, or all of this was for nothing.
It should be Liz's decision.
So when is she going to get here?
She said 5 minutes. You don't think...
Oh no. Okay, everyone. I've repaired the seal. Gaia?
Seal closure at 1.4 millimeters. Confirmed.
Elizabeth, no. We'll find a way to bring you back in.
It's not gonna happen. The swarm's too close. Really. It's alright. Gaia's complete. She'll take care of things from here on out. That's what she does.
Not like this. There's so much we...
Guys, you know me. I'm no good at endings. At letting things end, so, let's not.
So... Happy trails, Liz. And see you around.
Yeah. Take care of each other, all right?
Liz.
I'm okay with this. I want to go home. Goodbye.
That was the last transmission of Elizabeth Sobeck. She gave everything for the hope of life on this planet. And we are all in her debt.
It looks like it collapsed and the cold did the rest. What's up, Silence? Hang on a minute.
You'd hate it, Liz, but I wrote you a eulogy. I had to try
This
to
one's
express
gene locked for Sobek.
all your children. After all Apollo has taught them, they'll think they know everything. But they have to understand what you did for them. How you loved the whole world so much. With an intensity that was dazzling. Bruising. And in the end, it killed you. Or you died for it. Different perspectives. No one could keep up with you, live up to you. I don't know, maybe if I hadn't taken that postdoc in Joburg. I'm glad you shot down the Lightkeeper protocol in the end. I don't think I could have taken seeing another one of you. I mean, Elizabeth Sobeck. There's only one. I miss you.
Aww. Travis.
Look, Liz. You're a pretty stand-up gal. I'm sorry you died. If you had a home to go to, I hope you got there first. But this monument Ronson's made to you? Kinda creepy if you ask me. Rest in peace, Liz. God knows you earned it.
Pretty funny. Ted Faro. Okay.
Hell, Liz. I know you're never gonna hear this. That's not the point. You got to play the savior and the martyr all at once this time. Great work.
Guy just can't help being a piece of shit, can he? What a nice sounding guy. I wonder whatever became of him. I really want to know what happened to Ted Faro.
Aloy?
She's gone. Really gone.
You knew that, though.
You knew she couldn't have survived, Aloy. And her achievements were beyond exceptional.
While her people bickered, she was the one who took responsibility. The only one who could.
Just like you.
She was better than them.
That's not what I said.
She was. You shouldn't be afraid to admit it.
Can't you just for one moment stop calculating and let yourself feel? She sacrificed herself for her friends, for the future, for life on Earth. Doesn't that stir anything in you? The generosity of it.
You're trying to invest her decision with something magical. It was a rational choice, not based on sentimentality.
You're wrong. Remember, she knew it wasn't enough for Gaia to think. She taught Gaia to feel. To care, to sacrifice, to believe in life. Enough to fight against hopelessness. If it wasn't for that sentimentality, life would have ended. You and I would never have existed.
Your argument is sound. I'm sorry for your loss.
Wow.
She said she wanted to go home.
I think we kind of got through to him.
Maybe.
What?
Nothing. It's time to go on.
Hey, Urso, what's up? Sorry, I was really wrapped up in that scene. Many varied reasons why ACD is the ballad of fuck Ted Faro. I really want to know what happened to that guy. Really, 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 really do. 4 control log.
Hello, Margot. How are you holding up?
Dr. Unson, I've been getting a lot of messages, unsolicited messages from Ted.
Margot, I'm sorry. With Liz gone, we've got no one to run interference with him. I'll talk to Ted. He mostly wants updates, constant updates, hundreds of updates on things he knows nothing about. Liz used to field all of his crap.
He doesn't understand the systems at all. That was kind of by design. But he's getting pretty sketchy with me.
We just have to keep him happy. Liz always said keep him happy.
Are you kidding? You ever hear how she talked to him?
She was managing him, Margot.
I mean, maybe I should ignore him. He's buried in his pyramid with the Hola Hola girls and Panta Antimod cuckoos. What can he do?
Of course, he built himself a fancy Amazon living mausoleum. Hang on. Oh, this is supposed to be. That's nothing. Okay. He destroyed the world. Don't underestimate his ability to fuck things up. Like, I have a terrible feeling he had a hand in this whole Hades override thing too. It's either Ted managed like one final fuck up that like destroyed Apollo and set Hades rampant, or it was just like some tiny random innocuous thing. Like another glitch in the code that Travis left. Because, like, all of this started because of a glitch, right? A glitch in the Faro bots. Oh boy.
What are we gonna plug into their heads, Les? A whole lot of history? A whole lot of so-called truth? A whole lot of noise? It's not pablum, Les. It's poison.
The fuck? This ain't called Horizon's good Ted decisions. I didn't even think you let Hades out on purpose. I suspect. Yeah. No, I'm sure. Like, if Ted managed the final great fuck up, I bet it wasn't even on purpose. I bet whatever set Hades rampant wasn't on purpose. You think he killed Apollo? Ooh, maybe he killed Apollo. Yeah, and maybe him trashing Apollo, like, unbalanced the system so badly that Hades was able to go
There's
rampant.
another section at the back of the crater. Looks like it survived the blast.
Because it was armored. You found the control room.
I'm on my way.
Whee! Oh, come on, you could have made that. Hate those fake-ass little jumps. Oh, God. Okay. Oh, God. Okay. Oh, God. There's aliens, they abduct you. Oh, no!
I've been taking a hard look at the project.
Nobody cares, Ted.
In the end, it's simple. It's clean. It's clear. Erasure. Addition. By. Subtraction. I can make it better, Liz. With a single stroke, make it all go away.
I really don't like the direction this is going.
Continue.
This might be the ultimate fuck Ted Faro. This might be the peak. We may have achieved peak fuck Ted Faro. My stupid ass was ready to give him the benefit of the doubt. My stupid ass was ready to assume it was an accident. No. No, I should have known better. Okay, I can get back up. Nice. This... I think this is the way back out. We'll probably come out this way later. Let's go. Let us learn the true depths of Ted Faro's stupidity. Oh! Oh my god. This is new.
When I opened the hatch, the air rushed in from this side.
Because there was none inside the chamber.
But the alphas were in there.
Oh. Oh no.
Unlocked out of core control. Alpha clearance overridden. What the hell is Omega clearance? Oh no.
Alpha personnel. Sorry to alarm you, but I need you to listen, okay? To what I'm about to say. This isn't easy. See, please, stop trying to access the system, okay? See, what this is about is, I said stop trying to access the goddamn system. What I'm trying to say is I can't stop thinking about the ones who come after us. Those innocents. Those blameless men and women. We're gonna give them knowledge? Like it's a gift?
Ted. We've talked about this before. Apollo has 3,000 plus fail-safe conditions.
It's not a gift, it's a disease. They're the cure, and we're gonna give them the disease. Our disease? No, we can't. And it's not too late. If we're willing to sacrifice.
Ted, it doesn't need to be like this.
It already is, Samina. I did it 3 minutes ago. I've purged Apollo. It's gone. All of it. Every copy.
A sacrifice? It's not a sacrifice, it's cultural obliteration, you crazy bastard! Millennia of culture.
I'm sorry. Really, I am. But sometimes, to protect innocence, innocents have to die.
Emergency alert. Captain out.
You know, we get used to playing games and watching movies and reading books with villains who are just like evil to their very core, right? Who just, they have they have this damage, or they have this zeal about them. They're utterly driven to misdeeds, to evil, right? And I think this one hurts. This one enrages so much more because it's grounded so much more in reality, that people like this are just fucking stupid. That you end up with people with more money and power than they even know what to do with. And they're just too goddamn stupid to use it responsibly. And that's who our villains are in real life, too. They're people too stupid and ignorant and self-assured of their own correctness that they do bullshit like this. Yeah, it's not evil that destroys the world. It's stupidity. And I think that's why this is, like, particularly enraging. Because it seems so familiar. And selfishness, yes. It's never explicitly stated how Faro got himself the Omega clearance. I mean, A, he bankrolled everything, and B, like, I'm sure he had at least a basic understanding of, like, programming and networking. Being the head of Faro Automated Solutions. Like, he probably had, like, coding skills and whatnot. He could have put it in himself. He could have forced some underling to put it in for him. He could have forced Elizabeth to put it. We don't know. But he really genuinely thought he was doing the right thing because he was simply too stupid to know it wasn't the right thing. Great game for 2020. Hi, Silence!
He killed them all.
So this is why. This is why we were trapped in benighted ignorance for an innocent future. Blameless men. He never saw the slaughter in the Sun Ring. Everything these people achieved, all the knowledge of the old ones, evaporated, turned to dust, scattered to the void, like the Alphas themselves.
No. Not a void. When the hatch unsealed and scattered their ashes on the wind, it took them out among the world they made. The world we are living in. It's a monument to what they died trying to accomplish.
A monument to oblivion.
Not oblivion, Silence. Hope.
Okay, yeah, sorry, not Elizabeth, but somebody. He could have compelled somebody to do it. Hey.
The Master Override. That's so small.
Now all you have to do is kill Hades with it.
How is that all? Nezradul, hey, how's it going? All I ask now, the only thing I want, please don't have one of those stupid ass twists where Helis shows up out of nowhere, punches Aloy in the face, and takes the override. That's all I want. Just let it be a straight shot from here to Meridian, get our people, and go do the thing. And we can have a knockdown, drag out slobber knocker with Helis there.
Try not to fall to your death. The Master Override doesn't override gravity.
What's up, Baitcopter? think this guy could lie to Hades, who says when he destroyed all the copies it worked anyway. That could be too. That could be too. I mean, there were backups all over the world. And if, I'm sorry, I forget her name, but if Apollo's creator or Elizabeth suspected this, there could be a backup. Yes, Bacon, we have achieved peak fuck Ted Faro. The ultimate culmination of 60 hours of fuck Ted Faro. A whole new paradigm of fuck Ted Faro. Last night was really fun. Last night was super fun. Fuck Ted Faro is an unlimited resource. Forget fusion power. Fuck Ted Faro is the future. Calling it the Pharaoh Plague probably contributed his mental break. You're probably right. You're probably right. Actually, no. Pharaoh was locked up in his own. They called it a pyramid, but I'm sure he was networked with them. So he wasn't prayer. Oh, it's silence. Okay, good.
You're here.
For a moment.
What?
Our journey together has come to an end, Aloy.
Hmm?
But before I go, I think I owe it to you to tell you the rest of the story.
Go on.
Some time ago, I admitted that I'd been involved with the eclipse. But I never told you the full extent of my culpability. The truth is, I was there at the beginning. I found Hades, Aloy, buried on that mountain, trapped in that shattered titan. And I served it.
What?
It promised knowledge and delivered such knowledge you have no idea.
And in exchange?
I helped create the eclipse. Helped it build a cult, an army to do its will.
Why are you telling me this now?
Because your success depends on knowing this. When I found Hades, the first thing it wanted to know about was the Spire. Not Meridian. The Spire. Now why would that be?
The Spire was created by Gaia.
Spire's what
Which
deactivated the plague, right?
Minerva. It's code-breaking module.
Yeah.
Gaia built spires to transmit the
shit.
codes that deactivated the Pharaoh robots.
Oh no.
Shut down their biomatter conversion systems. Hades wants to send a new transmission. To wake the machines, so they can devour the world all over again.
Yes. Based on what we've learned, that's my conclusion as well.
So the Eclipse, the robots they've resurrected, they're just a means to an end. An army to capture the Spire.
Yes. So Hades can exterminate life all over again. Unless you stop it.
I want you to tell me everything. Hades, the Eclipse. Everything.
It's a long story, Aloy.
We got time.
Then get started.
It began with a focus. Recovered from an ancient ruin, as yours was so many years ago. In my case, the device was heavily damaged. There was just a flicker of life in it. I spent weeks studying it, attempting repairs, until finally, I succeeded. A whole new dimension of perception revealed, right before my eyes. That's when I detected it. A faint signal. Out there, something was searching, just like I was.
A real kindred spirit.
I followed the signal to its source. A shattered titan, buried in the jungles of the Jewel.
So you thought it was a Titan? An old war machine?
I didn't know what to think. I'd seen such wreckage before. The Grave Horde, for example. But this was different. This was not quite dead. It couldn't speak when I found it, until my repairs gave it a voice. So began an exchange of knowledge. It wanted to know everything about our world, its tribes and machines. But the Spire was always its foremost concern.
What did it want to know about the Spire?
Its precise location, the surrounding geography, who controlled the land. Meanwhile, Hades revealed to me many of the intricacies of ancient technology. It bid me to recover and repair more focuses. Before long, I had a couple dozen up and running.
Enough to equip a small army.
The commanders of one, anyway. I didn't care. I was learning so much. Physics, calculus. You have no idea.
And the Shadow Karja? How did they become involved?
The Karja Civil War was a happy coincidence. A perfect opportunity.
An opportunity? That's what it was to you?
Yes. Overnight, half the tribe was in exile, desperate to win back Holy Meridian. Their religion made them easy to manipulate. All I had to do was present Hades as the buried shadow of their mythology. So yes, it was an opportunity. I arranged for High Priest Bahavas to meet with Hades. Helis was there as well. And so the eclipse was born. Anything to win back Holy Meridian.
I missed the DLC animations too.
But Hades didn't care about Meridian. And neither did you.
Grandfather.
We live in a world of fallen cities and vanished tribes. What were a few more? Besides, I was too busy setting up the cult's focus network to Hades' specifications. A thrilling technical challenge, especially with the alterations I included of my own design.
The ability for you to spy on them.
Yes. I may have been foolish enough to serve Hades, but I was never so foolish that I trusted it. I installed what the ancients used to call a back door in the network. Secret access, empowering me to monitor all activity and communications.
What made you turn on Hades? It certainly wasn't your conscience.
Actually, I was troubled the first time I saw the Eclipse raise an ancient war robot. With my technology. I questioned Hades about its intentions.
A little late.
Indeed. I'd already outlived my usefulness. When I completed work on the Focus Network, Hades summoned me to receive my reward. The next moment, I heard it broadcast my kill order. I've been a fugitive ever since.
So when did I come into this? Our path together?
When Olin stumbled on you. System threat detected. That got my attention. A kill order against a savage Nora girl? Why would Hades bother with that? But then I saw that this Nora girl was wearing a focus, and bore an uncanny resemblance to a great scientist of the old world. Helis moved quickly. I thought you were dead. But then I detected your focus inside the Nora mountain.
What's up, House?
The more I
What did you
observed
miss?
the more
Peak
convinced I
fuck Ted
became of your
Faro.
extraordinary nature and usefulness. Through you, I could finally discover the secrets of the Earth. I vowed to do everything I could to ensure your success. The rest, as they used to say, is history.
Ted Faro is infinitely more of a massive shitlord than we initially realized. Yes, now I do, House. I understand the true scope and depth of it.
The things you've done in the pursuit of knowledge, Silence. Pure recklessness.
Aloy, this wasn't a confession to elicit your judgment.
Unbelievable.
I've done all I can. From here on out, the rest is up to you. Take my lance. Fit the master override to it, and you have a means of injection.
Then I just need to get close enough to Hades' skull to stab it in?
Exactly.
Oh, no problem. Silence. Where will you go?
Elsewhere. And everywhere. There's so much more to discover before the world ends.
And all this?
I leave it to you, of course. As it turned out, it was yours all along. I was merely trespassing.
Kind of amazing. Kind of amazing. I fucked everything up. Here's how you win. Goodbye. Wouldn't it be great? Wouldn't it be great if the rest of the Horizon series is just following Sylens around, fixing all the shit he fucks up? Yes. Sylens is the pharaoh of the new world. Brave new world to have such pharaohs in it.
I traveled far to find you. I heard your transmission. It was you, wasn't it? Entity is not known. I'm called Silence, and you are. I don't think you'd have called out if it wasn't something you wanted. You called, I responded. Will you tell me your name? Hades.
Well, you sound like a friend. Let's be buddies.
A war machine? Define timeline. Time? Ah. It is the 13th king of the Karja Sanctum's reign. Define Karja. We're getting ahead of ourselves. Were you created by the
Anger robot.
I wonder how long you waited here, buried, until I chanced upon you. How long you'd have to wait for another. You're obviously very powerful, but you're not going to get anywhere without me. Titan Flame merely houses intellect. Define Karja. Now that's more like it.
He has predictably bad guy voice. Of course! He was programmed by Travis. Like, Hades is entirely in character to act like this because he was programmed by a degenerate death metal psychopath. Like, that's one aspect of the game that I love so much. Of course Travis programmed Hades like this. And in this, like, Hades is not an actual villain. It's doing exactly what it was programmed to do. But because Ted Faro fucked everything up, Hades ended up separated from the rest of the network, so it's just gonna do its thing.
They're coming. Preparations are complete. Ah, Lucent Bahamas. Behold, as I promised you. What?
Manner of great machine is this? I've never seen such a thing. Stay! Stay your ground, Karja in shadow!
Incorrect. Now before the buried shadow.
The buried shadow, I don't understand.
Did Ahriman understand the glint hawk that perched upon the alight?
It speaks scripture.
Oh my god.
Ahriman followed the shadow cast from the spire.
Sylens coached this thing to be God.
You will follow the shadow once more.
I am a righteous man.
This is rad.
Chosen of the sun. But in times of need, the powers of shadow can accomplish what the sun alone cannot. Will you return to us what is ours, O shadow of prophecy?
An army is required. Obey, and Meridian is yours.
Of our obedience you can be certain.
Oh my god. Wow, Silence turbo fucked things.
Task is complete. Yes. The focus network is active, built to your specifications. Check it yourself if you must. I'll wait. But I remind you of the reward you've been withholding. Quantum processing. Data has been compiled. Volume too great for transfer. How inconvenient for me. Come before me. You shall receive your reward. Very well. Healers. Threat detected inside Eclipse.
Speak its name, O Shadow, and it will die.
You will eliminate this one. Silence.
Silence. Yes. A truth whispered at night is seen in the day. He was never one of us. It will be done.
So yeah, I mean, it's a really cool story. Like, Silence was just straight in pursuit of knowledge and found Hades and thought that he could get an exchange by serving this thing. At the same time, the Karja were having their upheaval. Like, the breakaway Karja and the Oseram overthrew the Mad Sun King, and the exiled Karja became the Karja in Shadow. And Silence happened across them and realized, oh, we can use these guys for the army that Hades wants. So just a terrible confluence of bullshit that broke everything. The Karja ran over his dogma. I just need to take a moment to gripe about using the name of one of the better Greek gods for the evil being of ultimate destruction. But I mean, like... Okay, so the Zero Dawn folks obviously had a boner for Greek naming, right? Who would have been the better fit? Rambo. Oh my god, they should have named them all after like 80s action icons. Yeah, again, Hades is not evil. Hades is doing exactly what it's supposed to do. Like, Hades is programmed to unmake everything. And now that it's been separated from Gaia, that's just what it's gonna do. Ares, I could see that. I could see that. Cronus also isn't too much of a stretch, because he was a real dick. And his destruction was also the avenue through which a new pantheon was born. So, yeah. Alright. Let's do the thing. Just gonna duct tape it on the side. That's it. Yep, see? Could just use American mythology, the free market. That's right, Pharaoh already took all the Egyptian names.
I have to tell Avad that the Eclipse are ready to strike. After what happened with Derval, I know he'll defend the city. But the Spire...
Okay, so... It really looks like I should be able to get down this way. Yeah. I'm gonna get the super armor, and then we're gonna call it a night. That's gonna be that. You can just warp out. Nothing crazy is gonna happen? Okay. Yeah, let's go get that armor. I turned everything off. We need ruins, and we need campfires. Become the space marine you're meant to be. I'm guessing we're gonna look exactly like Elizabeth did when she died, huh? Basically the same armor, right? Hades is the file new document don't save of when Gaia gets the biobalance a little wrong. Maybe should have been Hades. The backspace button instead. Should have been Clippy. Apollo could have been Bonzi Buddy. Or no, Ask Jeeves. We could have done this better. I see you're trying to save humanity. Can I help you with that?
Quick way down.
Yeah. It's the whee. And we got. Alright, I think we can. Never mind. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy.
Those clamps have the armor locked in place. Maybe there's a way to power up the mechanism, release the clamps. Just one more.
Oh, the fuse goes in the little slot above the circle thingy. Ah, I see it now.
There we go. The last one. All powered up. Now to get the dials in position. There must be some kind of code.
Okay. Right, left, up. Right, left, up, down, up? Right, left, up, down, up? Oh no, the other way. Up. 450 is right? Okay. Yeah, because that'd be an extra 90. And then 630 is... Oh, I guess we can just turn it until it gets there.
Did it.
There we go.
Let's have a look at that armor inside.
Brute force!
Alright. Now let's see what we can do with this material.
Shield Weaver. I'm really disappointed there was no animation for that. Extremely disappointed. Oh my god. Why? Why? Why do I have 3 pages of boxes? I wanted an Iron Man sequence. Instead, I have 3 pages of loot boxes. This is Ted Faro's America. Huh. Full of rocks. God damn. Fuck Ted Faro. Finally get the shards you've been looking for. Fucking coils. The whole Plaza Nadology opening all the loot boxes.
But I hadn't been forgotten, I Joe. I've been married a long time ago. Where did you come from? Where did you go? Where did you come from, Cotton Eye Joe?
This is the worst excesses of humanity right here. Okay. Give it. Thank you, Twitch user. Okay. Ancient technology established by alien stitched Nora leather projects a damage-absorbing force shield. Takes time to recharge. Aww, she doesn't get the full... Holy shit, when did I get this? She looks like a Karja dominatrix. Need more armor bag space. Oh, this makes you immune to blinding effects. That's cool. Oh, that's the Karja design. Oh. I don't think she quite pulls it off, personally. Alright. Okay, that's fucking cool. Oh my god, we're shiny now. I take it all back. This is rad. Alright. Alright, that is an excellent... That's an excellent note to end on. Okay. Alright. Serious question. Serious question. If I beeline the rest of the story, how much longer is this gonna take? Yeah, no crab helmet, but shiny. Yeah, the crab helmet was doing a wonderful job of fucking up all those cutscenes. Who cares? Just about an hour? Okay. Because what I want to do on Monday is if it's an hour, maybe we'll spend the first hour and a half, 2 hours wrapping up whatever side stuff we can fit in. Because there are some side quests we actually we're gonna do one more thing before we stop for tonight, because otherwise I will forget. Yeah, Monday will be a full session of Horizon Zero Dawn, but it will be the last one. We are going to finish this game on Monday. Yeah, exactly. I got the thing from the bird. I'm going to turn it in. That's going to be the last thing we do tonight. And you live here. Getting hit with that armor on is interesting. Be interested to try it out on Monday. I'm good at getting hit, so I'll be able to put it through its paces. One of the things you might want to do next week is try the Chieftain's Challenge. Oh, that's right. Now that I'm the Chieftain, I can do that. Remind me next week, and we'll do it.
Take for granted that they're where it needs you. Prove to them what they do.
Where's my girlfriend? Here we go.
Got that part you need.
Perfect. Already got machine oil on my hands.
Oh, I love to hear that.
Here it is. 1 Stormbird Talon.
Let's do it. I haven't had this much fun in ages. Watch and learn, Aloy. Only don't stare directly at the sparks. Okay, so I pretty much had to break her in half. But what's a staff? A stick. One thing I like about sticks, you can put them back together however you want.
Which you did. This thing looks a whole lot more dangerous.
She's better than dangerous.
Her armor looks so cool.
She's a genuine Varja special now. Take good care of her.
Thanks, Varja. These 3 weapons are fine work.
Are you kidding? I can't remember when I had this much fun. I should be thanking you.
I'm the one walking away with the weapons, aren't I?
Seems wrong to charge you for giving me an opportunity to do what I love doing. Don't tell Pop I said that. Here, whenever I tinker with weapons, I go through fistfuls of this stuff. Maybe you'll get some use out of it.
Oh god, she gave me a pile of blue gleam. Use your thirst trap launcher. Look, I'm as excited about it as anybody about this story coming to close, but really all I want to know is who does Aloy end up shacking up with? Really, that's all that matters. I don't even care specifically who it is. I just want to know who it is. Let us bring at least one of our great plans to fruition. Yeah, I know. I know, that's about what I expect. Oh, our life bar is blue now. It's not because we're cold. Tiny Tina, fuck off. Aloy's married to the job. How depressing is that? Alright, so, next time, what have we got left? Huh, I missed this one entirely. Trader's Bounty. Bryn, the Banuk shaman, who just can't get enough of machine juices. Like an idiot, I skipped this one, the Banuk camp. And then, oh god, I don't want to kill 5 fire claws. Jesus Christ, I don't want to kill 5 fire claws. When do you get to smooch an Elder God? Okay, I'll shoot something before we go. Claws Beneath makes me nervous. We left 2 corrupted zones. One we can do, and one I don't know about that. So, yeah, and there's collectibles. So we'll see what we can fit in on Monday before we're forced to wrap this up. Gun. Improved Stormslinger. Alright. I do have empty slots on those weapons. I may mod them out next time. I may not. It might not even matter. Hello. Okay. This seems pretty cool. I can dig it. Hey, you. Wow. Really fucking that guy up, actually. That was doing a lot of damage to him. Yeah, where will I find coils? Jesus. Oh, demonic machines of resistance shock. We'll use it next time. Don't worry. Alright. Alright, we got a plan. Ow. Oh, God. Yeah, these headphones really hurt my ears when I wear my glasses. Jesus Christ. Okay, so. Tomorrow night, Demon Souls. More demons, more souls. More getting gnawed on by demons. More bashing demons in the face. With our plus a lot Claymore. We'll be off Sunday. Monday, we finish this. We wrap up a bunch more side things, and we finish the main story, and we are done. And we bid Aloy and her kin a fond, heartfelt farewell until I get a hold of the sequel. And then Monday, I hate that. I hate that when I build up the wrong thing so hard. Tuesday, we will start Amnesia Rebirth, a proper spooky game for a proper spooky month. And we will be doing Amnesia Rebirth Wednesday. God Christ almighty. Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday if we need it. I'm thinking maybe it's a 3-night game. Maybe. Soma would have been, if I had ever streamed Soma, so that's what I'm guessing. Remember to check your spear next Monday. Yes, I should do that too. Remember Wednesday, Tuesday? Yeah, Library Man, if you want to link him in Discord, or right here in chat, go right ahead. Since we're all going to be scattering the winds anyway. I'm going to go raid somebody, but y'all do you. So, yes, that's Tuesday, Wednesday, probably Thursday. Amnesia Rebirth. Friday, next Friday, Dread X Collection 3 comes out, and I'm gonna stream that too. So next week, once we're done with Horizon, it's gonna be wall-to-wall horror. So if you are down for the spoopy times, right here, this is the place. get on these spooks. All right. Now then. Wall to wall. My pleasure, y'all. Thank you so much for coming out. Thank you for joining me on this momentous adventure. Ross Perot appreciates your attendance and your attention. He just wants to finish. That's all. Can he finish? Please. Can he finish? I'm going to find somebody to raid. And what's going on? Oh my god. Jerp. Our friend Jerp is doing Outer Wilds. All right. If you guys weren't around for our Outer Wilds stream or you haven't watched it yourself, you should probably bounce out of here. Otherwise, let's go help Jerp along on his magical mystery journey. Yeah, don't spoil the Ted Faro for him. He'll find out. He will learn. He will see. Indeed he will. Y'all, thanks again for coming out. I really appreciate it. It's been a pleasure. Hopefully I will see you tomorrow night for Demon Souls. Until then, as always, fuck Ted Faro. Bye, everybody.